Hi everyone, my name is Tori. This is my first video on YouTube, so thanks for coming in, watching. I'm going to be showing you guys how to keep your skin nice and moisturized in these cold winter months. I'm going to show you guys what I use in my skincare routine, and I'll give you guys just a couple little tips. So to start off with, Origins checks and balances. Everyone needs this. This is the best cleanser I've ever used in my life. I swear by it, I die by it. And then I use this little cleansing tool. It's Beyond Belif. You can get it from Sally Beauty. No, it is not a vibrator. After I cleanse my face, I use an exfoliating peel pad. And my fave is the Peter Thomas Roth unwrinkled peel pads. I actually cut them in half and they're really great. They get all the dry skin off. It's actually a chemical exfoliant, surprisingly gentle on skin, and I have sensitive skin as well. Highly recommend those. After that, I use the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Rescue Mask. This one's great. It's kind of got a hefty price on it. You use it for 5 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. Your skin is glowing. It is so soft. I love it. Let's get into the rest of the skincare, and then we're going to do some makeup, and you're going to see how I did this look. So to start off, after you are done cleansing or doing any kind of masks, what I always like to use is a toner. I believe Witch Hazel Herbal Extract Toner. This, I believe, is $28, and this is actually one that is formulated without alcohol, so it is actually really good for dry skin. Then what I always like to start off with is the eyes and the eye cream. So this is the Belif Moisturizing Eye Bomb. This retails for, I believe, $38. That one is really good for moisturizing. I use it every morning, every night. Now onto the face moisturizing. So I have the Farmacy Lightweight Moisturizer. This one's really great for before you do makeup because I feel like it's light enough to where it doesn't make your makeup cakey at all. This is what I use when I'm going to wear makeup. When I'm not wearing makeup and I'm just bumming it to class, what I love so much, I recommend this to everyone, is the Protini Polypeptide by Drunk Elephant. It is amazing. It keeps your skin so incredibly soft, and it pairs great with the Virgin Marula Oil by Drunk Elephant as well. I like to use that during the day. So the first thing that we're going to do after it is settled into your skin is we're going to go in the J.Jone Jelly Pack. Now we're going to do the Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer by Dr. Brandt. Now sometimes people prefer to do their foundation first and then do eyes. I like to do eyes first, especially since we're going to be doing a smoky eye fall look. And when you're messing with dark pigments, if you get any fallout under your eyes, it is a nightmare to clean off for sure. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera really quick. I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, soft brown and medium brown. And then I'm going to go in with an Anastasia soft brown pomade, and then go in with an e.l.f. brow gel. Alright, now since brows are done, I know they look a little bit crazy. They're super defined, but when you're doing a dark smoky eye, you gotta make sure the brows match. So I have a couple palettes in front of me. I know I'm going to be using the Magic Mini palette by Juvia's Place. We'll have the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk, and then the Burgundy palette by Kylie. This is the only Kylie product I like. I'm actually going to go to the Huda Beauty palette first. I'm going to be using the color Amber. I did not set my base, and by the way, I made my eyeshadow base with concealer, and the concealer is the Makeup Revolution concealer. It's just a little drying on my eyes, but I really like it for eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my Morphe E18. And you're just gonna stamp it into the crease. Now since it's a smoky look, you don't at all want to bring it up to the brow because you're gonna end up blending all of that out. I think I'm gonna go in with this brush. It's just a blending crease brush by Sephora. I'm gonna go into Eden and try and smooth that out. And then I'm going to go into a little bit of desert sand and kind of bring that right under the brow bone. You're going to want to bring it in near the inner corner just so it looks smooth. And voila, you got a perfect blend. We're gonna wanna darken up the crease to give yourself a little bit of definition in the eyes. I'm gonna go into the Kylie palette. I'm gonna be using the color Brick. We'll see how that goes. It's a little brownish. Okay, never mind. We're not using the Kylie one. That one is just a little too brown, so it's gonna make it look a bit muddy. I'm gonna do a little bit of Oud in the Huda Beauty palette. I'm going to stamp it between amber and oud so that the brown doesn't overwhelm. And a lot of just like good blending is just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So now we got a little bit of definition, but at the same time we also darkened it a little bit. So we're going to take that fluffy brush again. We're not going to add any other shadows into it. We're just going to smooth it out again. I'm going in a circular motion at this point. That one we've got perfect. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this little tiny blending brush is the M507 by Morphe. I love this for when you're trying to do the detailing like right in that crease. Now we basically have it blended up to the brow bone, and because I want this to be more of a reddish burgundy look, I'm going to take this little Sephora brush and I'm taking the color Saffron. We're going to take that and we're going to stamp it on the lid. You know, you're breaking my to blend it all out, we're going to take the little Morphe one again. We're going to go in with Saffron and then just work that into the crease. So now we got a nice burgundy red going up to a darker burgundy brown. Now what I'm going to do is do a half cut crease. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer, just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take an e.l.f. concealer brush. They're literally $1, and then I'm going to just I'm going to take a Morphe M421, which is a concealer brush, and I'm just going to try and blend that concealer as much as possible. I'm going to go into the Magic Mini palette. You know what? I'm actually going to use my finger for this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into color Boranu. Just get a little bit on my finger, and we're just going to stamp that in the inner part. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put gold in the center. We're going to go into Nubia, which is the gold shade, and we're going to put that on the center of the lid, giving it a gold pop. So we're going to take the same brush that we used for Saffron. We're going to go back into the palette, and then we're going to just ever so slightly try and blend so there's no harsh lines. I basically went in with Saffron on my finger and I pulled it a little bit and made sure that I blended out the half cut crease. It's something I learned from Tati on her channel, and it helps a lot. I'm gonna go and do the other eye, and then once we're doing foundation and everything, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna highlight the inner corners and just do the rest. I'm going to exfoliate my lips with the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub. It's Blue Raspberry Sucker. It tastes so good. The reason why I do that is because you do not want to exfoliate your lips after you put on foundation, because it might take away the foundation outside of your lips. Like I said, this is for dry skin, so I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in shade Ghost. I'm just kidding. It's fair neutral, but I'm super pale, so it should just be called Ghost. Wow, so much aesthetic. Am I James Charles yet? And I used a lot of foundation because this foundation is, so it's like medium to light coverage, and your girl wants some full coverage. I'm gonna wait to do concealer for a second because I'm gonna be going into a cream contour stick. This is actually the KKW one, and it is in light. Well, all of my shelves just collapsed in my room. I'm gonna deal with that later. Like 10 things just broke. I'm over it. Okay. So anyways, while my life is falling apart, we are just going to blend this contour. And it looks so natural and pretty. I just love it. Like, I'm literally just looking at like 10 items that just fell off of the wall. Like, I already see like shattered glass on the floor. Can't deal. So we're just gonna keep doing makeup so I don't lose my shit. So I'm gonna go in with just a tiny bit of bronzer because the KKW is expensive and I don't want to waste it. I'm actually gonna go in with this Sephora dual brush. It is the 204 brush. I use the highlighter side. I don't know why. Who would use this brush for highlighter? I don't know. Let me know. But I'm going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronze Palette. I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Brilliant Nude Ambient Blush. Now I'm just getting aggressive with my makeup. Like, I'm so stressed right now about all that shit laying on my floor. Like, no, just no. So after I do the blush, I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Supreme highlighter. And I don't care what anyone says about this, I love it. It doesn't emphasize like texture on your face. So I use a finger for the initial base. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera, but it's so stunning. And then I just coat my brush, go in, kind of blend that out. Add a little bit more because honestly you can never do too much highlighter. Cupid's bow, even though it always makes me look ridiculous because it looks like I have a sparkly mustache, but we're over it. I really don't know why I just did my blush and my highlight before I did concealer. That was really stupid of me. So this is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I literally have highlight like where my concealer is supposed to go. So because it's a creamy concealer, I definitely like to use a setting powder so it doesn't crease. Because every time I look away from the mirror, it creases, so. You know, you're breaking my stride, easiest time and you've got me. So. Chisel it out. Doing it unevenly. Jeez. The amount of broken things on my floor right now. I actually already curled my eyelashes, so I'm gonna go in with the They're Real by Benefit. I'm stupid. I didn't even do inner corner yet. I'm losing my mind right now, so sorry. I'm actually gonna use my Tarte In Bloom palette. I literally never use this except for this color. I'm gonna go in with Funny Girl from this palette. This is literally a lip brush. I can't care. Alright, that's a little silver, so I'm gonna use the same brush and go back into Nubia and just go over top to give it like more of a subtle gold. I'm gonna wipe that bake off. I think I left it on there for too long. And now we're gonna do the, I don't even remember what you call it, under eye, bottom lower lash level. I'm gonna do the dark orange called Blazing in the Huda Desert. Bring that gold to meet the orange. Now we're gonna go with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the color Perversion. I don't really like the name of that color. It's kind of creepy, but whatever. Again, the They're Real Tinted Primer by Benefit, and separate those caterpillars. Just kidding, it's more of like a caterpillar that is like has half of its legs. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Roller Lash something. This is great. I love this one. I really don't think that you need like a black wing or anything. I think the colors, just how they are, it looks beautiful. I think the wings in a lot of looks take away from the eyeshadow, so we're not gonna do that. All right, now I'm going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter. Alright, so to finish it all off, I'm gonna go in with Safe Word by Urban Decay. Maybe I need lip fillers or something because I literally cannot do lipstick. Like, it does not work. I'm over it. Put a little bit of Fenty lip gloss on there, and it's just the normal one. Fenty glitter. Thank you for watching this video. It was a mess. It was a hot mess, to say the least. I like to do makeup looks. I like to procrastinate on my homework and do makeup, even though I'm not going to end up going anywhere because I'm going to be doing my homework. I really appreciate you guys' time watching this, checking me out. It's my first video, sorry it was literally a mess. But you can check out my Instagram below. That is where I post all my makeup looks, and so that'll be linked below. A lot of these products will be linked below, and yeah, so I'm gonna go. Bye.